Hello, I'm Bill Stevens here at the Mecum auction, and we are in Chicago, Illinois. The reason that we're here is not only for the Mecum auction, but we want to show you the Kendall Custom. I'll take you back to 2019 when the folks at Kendall Oil, they came to me and they said, we are building what we think is going to be the most outrageous Mustang resto mod ever built. And so they asked me to go out to Thompson Street Customs in Denver, Colorado, where the car was built, and to chronicle the build from day one to the completed car. And of course, the motto at Kendall Oil is you get out what you put in, and they put in over 2 years of construction time to reach the stage of build that you're looking at right here. Let me give you some of the technical specs of this car. Of course, any resto mod worth its salt, it better have lots of horsepower. The Kendall Custom starts with a 435 horsepower Ford Coyote crate engine. But before the engine was installed in the car, I got together with the guys at Thompson Street Customs and with Julie Wright, the director of brand management at Kendall Oil, and I said, you know, resto mods really need the kind of horsepower that opens people's eyes. 435 is good, but I think we need a little bit more. So I suggested that we mount not one, but 2 Garrett turbochargers to the Coyote. Total value of the deal, over 1,000 horsepower. In fact, we think about 1,200 horsepower. Now, the platform for this car is a race shop fast track chassis, and the body is a Dynacorn body, aftermarket body, which is based on the 1967 Shelby GT500. But I want to show you a couple of the finer points of this body, some of the modifications that were made to it that really make it stand out. Look at the front of the Kendall Custom. This is just a wonderland of modifications. Robert Thompson Sr. and his son Robert Thompson Jr., we call him Cope, came up with this fabulous design on the front of the car. We'll start right here. Look at the hand-fabricated molding here with the Kendall logo right in the middle. That is tasty. And the air dam underneath, wow. Huge air inlets to help keep the underhood heat on those Garrett turbochargers under control. A lot of air flows through that. And that piece down there, totally hand-fabricated. That is not an off-the-shelf piece. And look at how smooth the rear end treatment is. These are all beautiful billet pieces that were specially hand fabricated for this car. For the taillights, a center molding again like we saw on the front, and a smooth pan that goes underneath. And as you can see, those gigantic exhaust pipes from the custom exhaust that come back from that 1,200 horsepower Coyote V8 engine underneath the hood. More special pieces too that I think you'll really enjoy seeing, like these hand-fabricated billet pieces that go in right there with Thompson Street Customs carefully etched into that center section right there. And look at these flush mount door handles. In fact, the entire car is such a smoothie. Everything just integrated perfectly. The wheels, they're one-offs. Those are race line wheels that were designed by the Thompsons, and you will not see wheels like that on any other vehicle. Now I'm going to take you inside. Come on. Eddie's Rods and Customs did the interior. Beautiful leather bucket seats, black with the red piping. You see the custom steering wheel, the beautiful LED digital dashes from Dakota Digital, a hand-fabricated center console there. You see the shifter for the automatic transmission, some of the switch gear as well, a lot of it hand-fabricated from billet pieces, a Kenwood high-end stereo. And if you sneak around and look in the back, you'll see some of the speakers for that stereo that are highlighted by LED lighting. Just takes your breath away. And a couple of things about the outside of the car that really make it dramatic. AM hot rod glass installed this beautiful flush-mounted windshield here that's heavily tinted, looks great. And this is a special PPG red that was mixed especially for this car and applied by the boys at Thompson Street Customs. Well, how can you look at a car like the Kendall Custom and not want to just get in and drive it? Well, you know what? Somebody is going to get that opportunity, because the Kendall Custom is going to be crossing the auction block in Kissimmee in January 2022. and it'll be selling at no reserve, with all proceeds going to Mecum Auctions pet charity curing kids cancer. It's going to be an exciting time, and maybe we'll be able to see you there.
Welcome to US Classic Muscle Cars. Please enjoy the next video.